Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Music Mondays podcast. I'm your host, Dom Slays. Welcome in, my friends. Happy Monday. This is episode 260 of the Music Mondays podcast, along with the 2025 Music Mondays Awards. As you can see, we have our wonderful curtain in the background here. So, without further ado, man, let's congratulate all of our winners for the 2025 Music Mondays Awards. But, I just want to preface this by saying this is, for completely fun. This is a community effort. This is one of those things where we just kind of show some love to the people that kind of killed it throughout the year that may not get some love or may not be as paid attention to as other people, right? So, the Music Mondays Awards is completely for fun, and this is our fourth annual Music Mondays Awards. So, I'm happy to be your host. I'm Zom Slays, and like I said, this is episode 260 of the Music Mondays podcast. So, things are going to be a little bit different here tonight. We're going to skip over the weekly recap stuff, and we're going to get back into submissions next week as well. So, no submissions tonight, no weekly recap stuff, none of that. We're just going to dive right back into the awards and show some love to some people, man. So, let's get into it. I'm going to adjust the camera here, and I'll take down a few of these things so we have a full screen, and I'll pop back on cam afterwards. But um, yeah, so let's get into it. Our first category of the night is Music Mondays 2025 Artist of the Year. And this one was really close, man. This one was really, really fucking close. And this has been a category that, is like highly sought after, right? Everybody loves 2025 Artist of the Year and just Artist of the Year in general, right? So, without further ado, I'm gonna peel back the curtain, and we're gonna talk about our 2025 Music Mondays Artist of the Year. So let's get into it. So before we dive in, let's see here. All right, so when it comes down to all of our categories and everything like that, realistically, we have 10 categories, which we're going to talk about all of them here tonight. But like I said, we're going to kick off with our 2025 Artist of the Year, and that is the homie, Most Dope Kimon. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. And congratulations. That's fucking crazy. Congratulations. Um, Kimon actually started submitting to the Music Mondays podcast, I think at the beginning of 2025. I want to say like January, right? And I knew that they were extremely fucking talented, but extremely unique as well, and very confident, but also very like unique. They really have their own flavor, and I feel like Kimon definitely deserves this award. Huge shout out to everybody else that did get nominated for Artist of the Year, but Kimon definitely well deserved, my friend. And congratulations, like I said, man. That is really sick, to be honest with you. Just because I knew Kimon had a stellar year, and we had to throw him up for this category, man. So congratulations to Kimon. If you're interested in any more of Kimon's content, make sure you go follow them on all platforms at Most Dope Kimon. And then, of course, make sure you go check out our interview with them that we did in 2025 on the Music Mondays homepage. And once again, huge shout out to Kimon, man. That's fucking awesome. Get a little bit more claps in here for the homie, man. Let's fucking get it. Well done. So we're gonna peel back the curtain again, per usual. I'll pop back on cam for a second, and then our next category, my friends, is again another popular category, I would say. This one again throughout the last four, obviously today being our fourth Music Mondays Award show, but throughout the last 3 years, Producer of the Year again has been highly sought after, and I think tonight's winner is fucking fantastic. So without further ado, let's dive into our 2025 Music Mondays Producer of the Year. And the winner is the homie Ghost, man. Let's fucking get it, baby. Much love to Ghost. Much fucking love to Ghost, man. Congratulations. Again, this is a very, very hardworking artist and producer, man. Ghost is fucking amazing. I think they submitted every week for the Music Mondays podcast here. And then they've been a Patreon sub for quite a while. They've been showing massive amounts of love to the channel, man. And Ghost just had a really, really fucking stellar year outside of all that too, right? Lots of collaborations, a lot of their single stuff, a lot of their just production credits in general have been fucking insane, especially with like some of the music that they actually do create. And then their instrumentals alone are just fucking. There isn't a genre that we haven't reacted to from Ghost here on the Music Mondays podcast. Quite literally, we reacted to every genre besides maybe like two or three. So very, very hardworking producer here, and very, very well deserved. Congratulations to the homie Ghost, man. Much, much love. And let's get some more claps in here for the homie Ghost. Let's fucking get it, baby. Absolutely fucking well deserved, man. Literally well deserved. Much love. And of course, make sure you go follow Ghost on all platforms, Prod by Ghost. And you can go find their Instagram and all that other good jazz on our Twitter as well. So make sure you go show them some love on social media. Oh, alrighty, my friends. 2 categories down. This is crazy. It's always such a weird feeling for the Music Mondays Awards, man. It's always such a wild feeling. But our next category actually is 2025 Music Mondays Engineer of the Year. Now, very talented artist and a very good friend of mine, kind of took this one with a sweep. And when it comes down to the Engineer of the Year category, I kind of put other artists in there that also engineer their own music and not just engineers by themselves, right? We mix it up a little bit this year, and I kind of wanted to go for some artists that DIY their own vocals and engineer their own vocals. So, without further ado, our next winner in 2025 Music Money's Engineer of the Year is the homie, King Mark. Congratulations, my friend. Let's fucking get it. Much love. Well deserved, man. Mark is an artist that I watched over the last year or so. Not only develop their sound and really become more and more mature with their music and how seriously they take things. And outside of that, when it comes down to their engineering skills, something just clicked recently with Mark, especially over like the last year or so. And they just know how to really engineer their own vocals and get the sound that they really want. You know what I mean? And that does take a lot of work, and I feel like that should be recognized. So again, huge congratulations to King Mark, your 2025 Music Mondays Engineer of the Year. Let's get some more fucking claps, baby. And then, of course, per usual, you can follow King Mark on all social media, King Mark Music, King Mark SBE. Definitely go follow them on socials, and of course, all of them will be linked on our Twitter as well. So again, huge congratulations to King Mark. Let's fucking get it, baby. Much love. So, that was our third category, man. That was our third motherfucking category. Well done. Absolutely well done. So, congratulations to all of our winners so far, man. You guys are fucking amazing. I'll be giving you guys some shout outs on social media as well following tonight's show. So, up next is another category that's actually really fucking popular. And that one is your Designer of the Year for 2025. Now, this is a pretty stacked one. I didn't think the polls were going to be this strong for this one, but our winner here actually fucking dominated the polls. Like, literally dominated the polls. So, without further ado, our winner and your 2025 Music Money's Designer of the Year, the homie, Mild Goth Daddy. Much love, Mild. Let's fucking get it. Congratulations. Again, this is another creative and designer that worked their fucking ass off in 2025, not only for artist covers and collaborations with people like Kale and so many others, but also their actual graphic content as well for streams, for banners, for just so much other shit that Mild does on the side. And then, of course, all their photography, all their video edits. They just do so much when it comes down to designing. So huge shout out to Mild, man. And that's definitely an artist who for sure should have got recognized this year. So 100%. Much love to Mild. Let's get some more fucking claps in here, baby. I love that. Awesome. So, per usual, make sure you go follow Mild on all social media at Mild Goth Daddy, Twitter, Instagram, all that good jazz. And then, of course, all of our winners' social media will be linked on our Twitter following tonight's show. So, continuing on, my friends. That's 4 categories down. Our 5th category, we are halfway through here, is a very interesting one as well. This is one where I had to kind of dig back a little bit for a few things here. But your next category is your music video of the year for 2025. So this will be our first double winner here tonight. So again, we've already spoke about this person earlier in the award show. But again, this was an artist that I felt like deserved a nomination on this one too, just because I feel like their music videos and a lot of their creativity when it comes down to their visuals and their real raw underground sound definitely needed to be on this list. And of course, up next, your 2025 Music Mondays music video of the year, the homie, once again, taking home 2 awards tonight. Most Dope Kimon with Beyonce Flow. And I believe this is actually our first submission from Kimon, which is just fucking gnarly, to be honest with you. But this was a music video where I felt underground nostalgia. I felt the DIY. I felt the love for the music. I felt the love for like just really being a creative, right, and really expressing yourself. And Kimon really brought back that like good like 2013 underground feel with this video. So I wasn't shocked that this one won, but Congratulations, man. Congratulations to Most Dope Kimo. Let's get some fucking claps in here. Well done. Absolutely fucking well deserved, my friend. Again, if you haven't definitely check out that video and make sure you go show Kimon some love per usual. Like I said earlier, Most Dope Kimon on all social media, and then of course everybody's socials will be linked following the live show here tonight. Let's fucking get it, baby. Again, fantastic video. Love that one. Again, that was a category where I was like, shit. How am I gonna do this, right? Because we had like 50 plus episodes to go through, and there's probably over like 30 music videos submitted over the course of that time, right? There's a lot of music videos to kind of go through, but also there's a lot of music videos that weren't published in 2025. So that's how we were able to like kind of narrow it down, right? But again, huge congratulations to the homie Most Dope Kimon. Absolutely well fucking deserved, my friend. So let's see here. We just got over with music video of the year. So up next is a very, very special category per usual. Now, there's always bangers in this fucking category every year. Literally every year there's always bangers in this category. But your next category is your 2025 project of the year. Now, I included EPs and full albums in this, right? So that's why like the term project is used there. It's not like album of the year or anything like that, right? So, your 2025 Music Mondays project of the year is actually by two Music Mondays fucking veterans right here. Congratulations to the homie Ghost and Laveries for Recession Proof for your Music Mondays 2025 project of the year. Well, let's fucking get it. Let's fucking go, man. Well deserved. Again, this is a duo that I've been reacting to here on the show for quite some time, and I've seen them progress. Through so many things, and a lot of their solo collaborations, and a lot of their bigger full length collaborations like this one here have just been fucking stellar, and they all just get better and better and better. And again, these are two hardworking artists as well, right? So I'm very excited to see what they do in the future. But with that said, your 2025 Music Mondays project of the year, Recession Proof by the homie Laveries and Ghost. Well done. Absolutely fucking well done. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, that's another stat category, man. And per usual, make sure you go follow Laveries and Ghost on all social media. And then, of course, all of our winners' social medias will be tweeted out after the show. So make sure you stay around. Well done. I like that category, man. I feel like we always have like a really solid set of fucking categories. You know what I mean? So, but project of the year, man, banger, absolute fucking banger. This next one actually was, I believe, a little bit close, if I remember the polls correctly, because there was a few polls that were just like clear, absolute wins, and then there's a few polls that kind of like really were like super close, and you had to like pull from both of the platforms to kind of see like and tally up like who really won, right? But this one was very, very close. And your next category is your 2025 Most Improved Artist of the Year. Now, again, fantastic category. Love this one. And again, this one was really close. This one was really, really fucking close. But your winner is for the 2025 Most Improved Artist of the Year, Homie Jordan. Music Money's veteran again. Well done, my friend. Well done. Absolutely well deserved. And again, if you've been tuning into the show for any amount of time, you've definitely seen a Jordan reaction here or there. And this is an artist that has not only improved their quality and their sound and things of that nature, but also they pushed their creative levels to just a whole different area, right? With genres, with production, with even their artwork and their rollouts. Like everything has just been really, really stellar from Jordan in 2025. So this was an artist we personally watched grow right in front of our eyes, especially on a weekly basis. So congratulations to the homie Jordan. Much, much love. Fucking get it, baby. And again, make sure you go follow Jordan on all social media at Jordan Music. And of course, all of their social media will be linked in the description of this show. And of course, we'll be tweeting out everybody's social media after the show concludes. So definitely, definitely stick around. Well done. Fucking fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Again, that's another really important category, I would say. Because that's one where we get to actually like look back at all the episodes and really see like who improved the most out of 2025, or who even just had significant improvement in 2025, right? So again, congratulations to Homie Jordan, man. Much, much love. But up next is our I believe, our um, third to last category here. And again, this one is a very special one. So again, when it comes down to interviews and guests and things like that we get on the show, or maybe we write articles about, this category is for you. So the next category is the 2025 Music Mondays Guest of the Year. Now, we had a pretty stacked interview list when it came down to 2025, so this one was pretty rough to kind of get through. I was like, shit, who are we going to get on this category, man? Especially in terms of artists that we interviewed, and then artists that we kind of did visual and video interviews with as well. So there's a couple of things that we had to consider there. But your 2025 Music Mondays Guest of the Year is the homie Sin, aka Survival and Negativity. Well done, my friend. Congratulations. Um, Fantastic. Fucking fantastic. Now, this was an interview that I actually conducted, I want to say earlier in the summer of 2025 ish. So if you haven't seen it, definitely go check that out and go show Sin some love. That's one of the underground hidden gems here. That's a true veteran of their craft and just extremely fucking talented, man. And actually, one of the nicest people you'll ever meet in the underground scene. So make sure you go show Sin some love, man, and go check out our interview on musicmondays.com. And congratulations for 2025 Music Mondays Guest of the Year, baby. Let's get it. Love that. Congrats to Sin, man. And of course, make sure you follow Sin on social media. And of course, per usual, all of everybody's social media handles will be tweeted out following tonight's award show. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that. And make sure you follow us on socials, my friends. So, let's see here. Our next category and our second to last category is actually one of my favorites as well. But another category that's like really hard to narrow down, right? Especially with like, 50 plus episodes of the Music Mondays podcast in a year. This is one of those categories that, again, you could really narrow it down to a lot of nominations for sure. But your next category is your 2025 Music Mondays Reaction of the Year, here on the Music Mondays podcast, of course. And again, another stacked category, but the winner was clear cut and dry, man. And this one, again, fantastic, absolutely fucking fantastic. Your winner and your 2025 Music Mondays Reaction of the Year is homie Lavarius and Ghost, again, the second artist to take home 2 awards tonight. Kimon took 2, and then the homie Lavarius and Ghost took 2 as well. So huge congratulations to you guys. This reaction was for New Tats for episode 220. It was actually a vertical lyric video that I love the idea of, and I still remember the night I watched this for the first time and I reacted to it. So again, this was one where fantastic submission, fantastic reaction, and just one of those like pieces when it comes down to a submission that is like super important for other artists to see. And I just thought it was creative, and it's one of those things where you really get the most out of your content, and Lavarius is very good at that. I mean, as we've seen with a lot of their side stuff, as we've seen with a lot of their short form content, so they're fantastic at that, man. So congratulations to Ghost and Lavarius for New Tats from episode 220 of the Music Mondays podcast, baby. Congrats, man. Of course, make sure you go follow them on social media, Lavarius and Ghost, per usual. And then everybody's social media will be linked here on our Twitter and on all of our social media following the live show. So make sure you go show our winners some love, baby. Okay, so up next and our final category of the night. Again, kind of a tough category to narrow down, right? Kind of a tough category to narrow down. But I wanted to throw some left fielders in here and kind of throw some like oddballs and some artists that I felt like really deserved this spot, right? So our final award tonight and our 2025 up and coming artist of the year. Very interesting award here. But up next is the winner of your 2025 up and coming artist of the year for Music Mondays is the homie 3, aka 3, the real man. Again, an artist where they started submitting like halfway through the year, I would say about that, and then all their submissions, whether it was more of a throwback submission or it was more some recent shit or a collaboration, there was just so much talent stored away here that we had not known about yet. You know what I mean? So this is 100% an artist you need to keep your eyes on, especially for the future. Absolutely, for sure. Because again, multi-genre talented artist, also a multi-genre talented producer, just all around extremely talented when it comes to their craft. Absolutely. From all angles, right? And then again, another fantastic and really really friendly artist. So once again, huge congratulations to the homie 3 and much much love, baby. And of course, make sure you go follow them on social media. Everybody's social media will be linked after the show. And of course, across all of our social media. So make sure you show them some love, baby. Let's get it. Well done, my friends. Well done. We got a ghost in the chat. Welcome on in, my friend. Happy Monday. Oh, let's get it. Happy 2025 Music Money's Awards as well. Congratulations to everybody, man. You guys fucking killed it. There's a few things that I want to talk about before we close things out, but like I said, this is the 4th annual um Music Money's Awards, right? And when this idea kind of started, this was, of course, meant for fun and to just kind of recognize people throughout the year, but also, it was just an idea that I felt like the community really, really fucking enjoyed, especially the whole voting process and how people kind of get involved and get their communities involved, right? So that's really the whole point about it, is to just bring the community together when it comes down to the Music Mondays Awards, right? So I'm really, really happy and grateful that we were able to host the 4th annual Music Mondays Awards, man. This is obviously going to be a yearly tradition, but honestly, none of this would be possible without the community. So huge, huge shout out to all of you guys that show Music Mondays love and allow us to be your premier underground platform for independent and of course underground creative media and music and things like that. Right? You guys are amazing. So thank you, thank you, thank you for that for sure. The community has just shown us so much love over the last 2 to 3 years, especially like since the inception of Music Mondays, man. So you guys are just fucking stellar, and I can't thank you enough for not only showing the platform love, but showing me love and allowing us, like I said, to kind of be your guide to the underground, right? So once again, long live Music Mondays, man. Happy 2025 Music Mondays Awards. Congrats to all of our winners. You guys are fucking stellar, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have any other questions or concerns, per usual, make sure you join the Music Mondays Discord or send us a message, send us a DM, send us an email or anything like that. And of course, outside of that, this episode will be uploaded on all platforms. So again, if you want to go watch back the 2025 Music Mondays Awards, that'll be uploaded on Patreon. It'll be on all audio platforms this Thursday as well. And then, of course, on the Music Mondays YouTube channel, per usual. And, this is kind of funny because this is episode 260, so that caps off season 11 as well. So when we return next Monday, we'll be fresh into season 12 of the Music Mondays podcast, and we'll be diving back into some reactions and reviews. So, make sure you keep a note of that. And then, of course, some of our next steps here, a little bit of a graphic refresh. Of course, the logo's staying the same, like I always say, but heading into the new year, we're going to refresh the graphics, make sure we refresh the website, and kind of get a lot of that stuff done as well. So that'll be very, very exciting. But outside of that, man, once again, congratulations to all of our winners tonight. You guys are fucking wonderful, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are absolutely fucking stellar. Let's just give some shout outs one last time, per usual. Huge shout out to everybody that did win tonight. Your 2025 Artist of the Year is the homie Most Up Kimon. Your 2025 Music Mondays Producer of the Year is the homie Ghost. Your 2025 Music Mondays Engineer of the Year is the homie King Mark. Your 2025 Designer of the Year is the homie Mild Goth Daddy. Music Video of the Year goes to Most Up Kimon with Beyonce Flow. And then, of course, we have Laveries with Recession Proof for Project of the Year. Most Improved Artist of the Year, of course, is the homie Jordan. Guest of the Year was the homie Sin. Laveries came through with Reaction of the Year, and 3 came through with Most Up and Coming Artist of the Year. So you guys are fucking wonderful, man. Thank you, thank you, and much, much love. You guys are fucking stellar. And congratulations, man. I'll be giving you guys some shout outs on social media as soon as the show ends as well. So make sure you follow us on socials at All Music Mondays. That's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, Blue Sky, YouTube, all that good jazz. We are available everywhere. So make sure you go show us some love. Make sure you go show these winners some love. And then, of course, until next time for the 2026 Music Mondays Awards, we'll see you hopefully in December of this year. Scheduling got a little bit weird, so we had to push back the show into January, but still got it done, made it happen, and it went well, man. So once again, huge, huge congratulations to all our winners. And make sure you go follow us on social media, like I said, at All Music Mondays. And then, of course, we'll resume with some reactions and reviews and all that good weekly recap stuff next Monday for episode 261 of the Music Mondays podcast. So, per usual, like I always say, man, make sure you follow, subscribe below. Make sure everything is linked down below. All the socials, all the good jazz is linked down below. We have a whole bunch of stuff down there. And then, of course, like I said, if you'd like to submit for next week's show, check the description of the award show. And then, of course, make sure you go check our social media as well, because submissions are live for January 26th in our next episode. So, again, per usual, much, much love to you guys, man. You guys are fucking amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And huge shout out to anybody that came through and showed love, even if you just lurked and chilled. I appreciate it, man. But we're going to go give some shout outs to everybody that did win tonight. You can find this episode on the Patreon and all of our audio platforms and YouTube over this week. So make sure you go check that out. And then, of course, I stream 5-6 days a week. So, again, per usual, make sure you follow, subscribe below. Everything linked below, all the socials, all the good jazz is linked down below. I'll see you tomorrow for a regular stream, and then we'll see you next week for episode 261 of the Music Buddies podcast. It's your boy Sam Slays. I love you all. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you tomorrow.